Oh god. Oh, I wish you could press that. No. No, no, no. Oh! Alright, what's up? I'm X-Factor, this is Minecraft, and I'm here today in my Redstone world, and I've got a new creation to show off to you guys. This is a teleporter. A teleporter. Yep. It's kind of, I think, like a Star Trek transporter. I don't know. I never really watched Star Trek, sue me. Anyway, I'll get to showing you how it works. We've got 2 locations programmed in right now. It's really easy to expand. I'll show you how to do that at the end of the video, but I'm going to go to the green location here. So I'm going to go, and you can see I've got a dummy variable there, TP1. That's just telling the machine that where I want to teleport. If I click this one, it'll set me to TP2 and set TP1 to 0. So there's that, and then we're going to get on here, and I'm going to press the teleport button. This light's going to light up, and we're going to teleport. I would have liked a little bit more delay between that light turning on and the teleport, but just how compact this is, I wasn't able. I guess I could have made one more repeater, but anyway, to make this nice, and I built this too close to this, so I wasn't able to expand it and make it longer. So let me show you how it works here. The first step is to set the time, set 0, set the time to day, and we're going to go around here, and when you press when you press the button at the back, this button could be anywhere. Actually, if I had room to make this area bigger, I probably would have put it right in the front, but I didn't want to block off the view. It doesn't really matter. It's one command block that does everything. So all this does is sets a line of redstone blocks. So /fill redstone blocks, and that goes over here. So all these stone blocks will be replaced with redstone blocks. And at the end of this line, we have /stone replace. So I believe, let's see here, towards -x. I think it gets filled in starting here and goes to here. So all these command blocks get activated when that line is on, and then, or when that block is activated and these become redstone blocks, and then at the end here we replace everything back that way, so 11 blocks this way to here with stone. Also, when that gets activated, we have another set of repeaters here, and that will set the loop off again, and I'll show you why that does in a second. So when these get activated, we have a redstone block that tests for a player on a lamp. If there's a player there, it will turn on the lamp, and then once that player is gone, it will turn off the lamp. Then obviously it just checks for TP1 or TP2, and it teleports the players with those scores. So if your score is TP1, it'll teleport you here. If your score is TP2, it'll teleport you here. And when I say it's easily customizable, I mean, if I wanted to add a third location, all I would do is take a command block and put it there, and then enter like that and say TP3, and then I could enter the coordinates here. And it's that simple. Yes, you would have to do it 6 times or 5 times or however many pads there are, but it's just copy paste from the previous ones. And once I added in the bulk of the work was getting these lights to turn on and off, believe it or not. I am gonna show you how it used to work in just a second. I believe my teleport scores are 0. And yeah, so if I am here and you see my teleport score is 0, if I press this button here, that light's going to turn on and turn off. That turn off is from this line of redstone back here. I want it to be, if you don't want to teleport, it'll turn off the lights. But you can see that where I was standing, this line is activated. So if I go back and I was standing here, whoop, forgot creative. So if I press that now and I'm not standing there, when we come back here, now this line will be back on. So that carries over to the teleporting. If I did not have this, and I went over and teleported, so let's press this, and I'm going to teleport. Actually, you know what? I'm going to disable this line for now. Let's go back in and teleport. I'm being very detailed with this. I like to... There we go. So we teleported. Anyway, I'm being very detailed. I like to show off everything, how everything works, because I pretty much learned each of these commands, except for teleport. I've used teleport a lot, how they work and stuff like that. So, yeah. So now we come back and we see that this lamp is on. We teleported, but this lamp is still on, and it's not going to turn off. And if I stand here, actually, let's make my teleport on again. If I stand here again and press this button, it won't teleport me. If I stand on this one and teleport, that one will turn on, that one will turn off, and actually it should have teleported me. Weird. Oh no, it didn't, because it set my TP 1 to 0 after I pressed that button. Okay. Anyway, so you can see here we've got this line off. By activating this, I think that was at 4. If I put a redstone block here, you should be able to see it. Yeah. So there, everything activated again. If we set it again, you should be able to see it went everything quick redstone blocks. If one of these was activated, if it had sensed me, obviously I'm not there anymore, so it would have cleared these command blocks with the test 4 command. So that's how that works. Everything else is pretty simple. It's all set block. I've got under here, you see this is quartz. If these guys go off, all it does is set that block under the lamp to a redstone block and then to a stone block, just because stone is number 1. So yeah, stone is easier to type than quartz block. So it just sets it to stone. You don't see it anyway. So yeah. And oh yeah, clock. So if I take this guy, I believe, place that there, and then activate it. Is that gonna work? I've had some problems with this one. No, you're not gonna work. Oh, of course not. Why? Let's try this. Nope. Okay. Of course not. So, sometime I had this working before where it'll be like a really fast clock and be stone, redstone, stone, redstone. You don't see it change. That's why I was putting the note block there. I don't know why it doesn't do. Either way, we can fix it pretty easily. It probably has to do with my orientation, but that doesn't make sense because it was working before. We'll just make a clock like this. Is that not... Why does... God darn it. Okay, comparator clock. This is a comparator clock, is it not? Oh, I'm so confused. Hang on one second. Okay, I'm just a little dumb. It goes from here. Okay. And now we put on the clock, and you can see now they change back and forth really fast on their own. So if I go on here, and I believe my TPs should be 0, you can see this light turns on, and nothing happens, and if I go off, it should turn off. Yeah. Same here. If I stand here, it'll go on, and if I move away, it should turn off. So that's how it originally functioned, and this was actually really hard to do, because they're so close together, to get each of them to not recognize me until I was standing on the block, and turn off and turn on, and yeah. So those all work. If I set my TP score now, these guys will teleport me. Should have teleported me. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. I need, yeah, you see these guys. These guys set your TP score to 0. So now if that's good, that's fine if it's only going off once, but when it's running off a clock, you can't have that. So now if I go, now I teleport right away. And that was okay. It worked great but it wasn't really how I wanted it to work. I wanted one button to control. Okay, if we have 5 people standing on this thing, you want to teleport them all at once. Not, you don't want to teleport, because there's no point to having 5 pads if as soon as you step on one, it sends you off. I might actually make that as like jump pads. It's like, okay, ready to go. Boo! Okay. But yeah, that's how it works. If you have any questions as to anything, I'd be happy to answer it, or any suggestions on how to improve it. I think I might try to make it so the lights are controlled by a clock, but the actual teleports are controlled by a button. I don't think it's that difficult to do. It's just have to separate the 2 lines. Anyway. So yeah, if you made it with me to the end of the video, it was a little bit long and over-explained, but I thank you for watching, and I will hopefully see you next time.